Welcome to Fun Fan Gamers. Today, we're going to talk about what I think and hope the WWE 2K23 game, or what they should probably do, which would be a little too late, but hopefully they work on it. And maybe some ideas that other creators can create, you know. But let's just get down to the 2K 2023. They say that they're going to have more options in GM mode, you know, and hopefully they do. And they said that they're going to have more titles. I think they're introducing the Intercontinental and the United States title. Well, they keep on recommending in the 2022 one to have a tag team match and stuff like that, and make a tag team group and faction and stuff like that. And what's the point in doing that, you know? So hopefully maybe they do a tag team belt. So then you will actually have a tag team division, and hopefully, so basically this is a rundown for the GM mode, and hopefully they get rid of the whole level thingy where a cruiserweight does a better show with a heavyweight, but if a cruiserweight goes against a brawler or a technician, it's a poor show. I think they should probably adjust it more of the ratings and the show itself, because when you play a show and you don't do like the heavyweight thingy or the brawler versus the technician or whatever the same setting is for that wrestling match, and you usually put on a 5-star show when you're doing like player versus player or just wrestling in your universal mode, you know, and it winds up being like a 2.5 star. It's like, dude, that is a 5-star show. I don't understand why you basically degrade it by 2.5 stars, you know. So hopefully that's like a pro tip, like it gives you a little boost if you do that, kind of like with a bad guy versus a heel versus a baby face, you know. I understand that, but sometimes there's always good matches, a heel versus a heel, a baby face versus a baby face, you know, and sometimes, you know, and those are really, really great matches. So I think they need to work on that, you know. And I understand the whole showcase and the whole crowd and to promote it and stuff like that. So I understand that. So I mean, they did pretty good with that, because I mean, in other games you could pretty much control more than just a match or a venue, you know, like, oh, they talk about themselves, you know, let's just start a rivalry versus this person, you know. It needs to be, I don't know, more in depth. I mean, they had games like that was more in depth. I can't really think of them. I want to say like Raw versus SmackDown and stuff like that. And then for, I guess people would say it's the universe mode, where you get to choose a character. But when you do that in the usual game, like in the 2K 2022, You just go match by match. There's no story. There ain't no rivalry kind of thing like that. There ain't no cutscenes. It's just, here's the next match. Here's the next match. And you're like, oh, let's start a tag team. A tag team match. Another tag team. But I'm the World Heavyweight Champion. Oh, WWE Universe Champion. Another tag team match. So what? Now that belt is basically vacating? I don't quite understand that. You know? So hopefully they can fix that too. And then, yeah, if you do a faction, do like a little faction kind of thing like that. So, okay, once in a while you tag up with this guy. You know? And then, in My Universe, or My Rise, right? It's called My Rise. And the recent one, before the new one's coming out. Yeah, at the beginning half, felt like a story. You know, you start in the training thing, and the guy hates you because you're the outstanding star. You go to NXT. Oh, there's a little rivalry. You win the belt. Oh, and then you get to choose Raw or SmackDown to get transferred. There's kind of like a little story mode versus that guy who shows up and attacks you. Oh, and then it's like a cell phone chat box thing, and it's really highly annoying, you know. And then you get kind of bored because it's the same thing. Oh, what do I want to unlock this time? That's basically what that mode's for, you know. And then, meanwhile, if you ordered the NWO for Life legendary thing, you've already unlocked everything. So then it's like, well, this was rather not special like it used to be. And then I know a lot of people would give bad rap to 2K21. No, not 21, because there was no 21. The 2K one, where New Day actually had like a little thing. Because usually when the pack comes out, the new pack, you just download it. Nothing special. But when 2K20 came out, New Day had a little pack thing, a little cutscene, a little thing talking about, ooh, Bray Wyatt and his haunted thingy, and you got to play it. I mean, sure, it wasn't really great, but I mean, it was entertaining and encouraging, and you know, it kind of gives you a little bit more, oh, that was worth the money instead of I just unlocked these characters, you know? And especially since they're up, down, left, right thingy, their little YouTube channel gaming thing, which is cool. They should probably do something like that. I mean, this is a WWE game. Shouldn't you involve WWE people in the game? You know, instead of all we got is showcase. I mean, in previous games, they actually had WWE people voice over for the game when it's a story plot line in the game. You know, when you're doing your My Rise and you go against The Undertaker, it's his voice in the game talking to you. You know, instead of all we get is subtitles and then our character does like a little voice and that's it. You know, and then we just get Michael Cole saying that we just punched them in the head when meanwhile we chop blocked him in the back of the leg, you know. Oh no, he hit him in the head! So, I mean, yeah, those things are slightly annoying, but I prefer more of a gaming experience. I mean, yeah, I could live with the animation being kind of, oh, the hair went through his shoulder just a little bit, you know, compared to now we don't have wrestling match or elimination contests, because that used to be a thing that you could put on. Is you could do like a battle royal or a King of the Ring or a 6-man tag elimination. Now you have to like go all the way in and go to special and then try to unlock that to then, well, now it's down to 2 people. You know, kind of like Survivor Series. You can't really play a Survivor Series match. If you do like a Survivor Series match, whoever wins, wins. First pinfall. The match is over. That's not how it works in a Survivor Series match. You know? So, I want to see those things back. And then, talking about Raw versus SmackDown, I mean, maybe a lot of people don't like that, and they like, Here Comes the Pain, SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain, but, I mean, at least you could actually play with your friend, and he could play one superstar, you could play another superstar, and you could go calendar to calendar, and like the universe mode, and select what you want to do on that day, and then if you had it in advance, like normal or hard, like when you play the match, you actually take damage, and if you don't rest within that week, then your guy will have yellow on his legs. You know, more creativity, to be more in the game, to be more experience and depth in the game. You know, don't take the person out and just go, here's another singles match. You don't really care, it's just another singles match. Try to get 5 stars. Win by a submission. I mean, that's fine, but give me a motivation of why do I want to be in that match? Why do I want to win that match? Instead of, I just want to make him cry, uncle. You know, I don't know. So, I mean, a lot of people say this one is better than the other one, and we have high hopes for the next one, but some of the odds of the other one was actually pretty decent. Like I said, the whole New Day pack thing that they keep on coming out. Yay, it's worth buying the pack because now I have experience of that pack instead of, yay, I just unlocked NXT rookies. You know? But maybe it was just that Bray Wyatt pack for game launch. But maybe do some more of that stuff. I know, it's too late now. I mean, kind of like those boxing games and UFC games. You usually got to do like training to build up your character to, you know, punching power and give you stuff. I mean, UFC keeps on doing that. Maybe you can kind of warp that in there so at least you can learn the basics and build up your character, power, and submissions and stuff like that. And then another thing I find slightly annoying is the whole springboard bounce off the ring ropes stuff. You have to be like a middleweight to a cruiserweight to do that, even though that some of those people are actually heavyweights that actually could do that. I mean, and then to do like the special move set, like the Undertaker's dive, Bailey's under the turnbuckle DDT thing and stuff like that. They don't have that technically, where you stack up 2 SmackDowns to perform, you know, an ultimate move. You know, kind of miss that, like Roman Reigns' drive-by and stuff like that. which made it seem more special on some of those characters that did special moves like that. But maybe I haven't really tried it too much because I got kind of bored pretty quick with the game. So hopefully the new one that's coming out catches my interest and keeps me in tune and is better than this last year's. Of course, I'll probably buy the fancy pantsy one. And yes, I hate to say it, probably buy it online because sooner or later I'm going to get an Xbox Series X or X, S or X, but probably an X because I already went over why I do that. Because, I mean, it'd be really shitty to buy a game for the Xbox One and then update your console and have no games for that console. So, I mean, that's the only perk of why you would buy online. Other than that, it's not really a perk. And of course, you have to buy the higher ones to actually play on the newer consoles to be backwards compatible. You know, you have to buy the higher priced ones. You can't buy a regular one and be able to play on Xbox One and then play on Xbox X. So, and yeah, pretty much you buy it. If you're gonna buy the Elite one or whatever the John Cena one is, you're not getting anything fancy, like a collector's case or anything like that. So yeah, I miss the collector's cases and stuff. The little autograph photo of John Cena or something. Their new DVD that's coming out. I don't know. You don't get that anymore. That's pretty sad to actually think about that right now. Because I mean, that would be the reason why they buy the higher price things usually, is to be getting collector's thing in the game. Now you just getting the pack cheaper and unlocking everything, which I don't really care about unlocking everything. I like to earn my way to unlocking everything, but to have it capable to play on the next generation console while I'm still stuck with the Xbox One, you know, is a pain in the butt. And yeah, and it's really, I could give less about John Cena's Blueprint wrestler or Randy Orton's Blue Chipper wrestler or Brock Lesnar technician wrestler. Basically what I would want is Dave Batista, the animal Leviathan, the one where he's like a vampire. And I wonder if you unlock that, are you gonna get his manager? Because that was in I can't remember what it's called, but what? Yeah. But yeah, it was pretty cool. And that would be worthwhile to get Leviathan. And that would actually be my pick of all of the unlockable things, would just be Dave's Leviathan. So, yeah, like I said before, multiplayer games, because EA got me hyped up for the Elder Scrolls game, and a lot of people were talking online about it being the next Elder Scrolls game. And meanwhile, it's just an update for Elder Scrolls Online. Meanwhile, I was thinking it was going to be a next chapter in the single player version of Elder Scrolls. Which, I mean, you can play that on Game Pass and stuff like that, but the stories are so vague now because they had to do it via the mass. It doesn't seem to be personal, you know. You have to do this. It's more like a group thing, which, I mean, is nice. That's what a multiplayer game is, but usually you're playing by yourself unless you're playing with your friends, but then they can't be technically in the same room with you. They have to be all separated on their own TVs and stuff like that. Yay! You know, it's not a couch co-op game, it's a multiplayer online co-op game. And it's slightly dumbed down from all the classic Elder Scrolls games. You know? So, hopefully, for the love of God, I know they're going to try and bring back Fable, which Lionhead Studios is no longer, so I'm a little disappointed in that. But hopefully they'll bring back Fable, and hopefully it will be a couch co-op or somewhat of a multiplayer, but not massive. But no. It'll probably be a massive multiplayer online game. Oh my god, I can't imagine that. But I mean, I haven't even heard anything about the upcoming Fable from E3 last year. In April, right? Usually it's in April is when E3 comes out. So I mean, yeah, here in like 2 months should be a E3 panel. I mean, I think they already had a BlizzCon in Ubisoft did their thing, but I mean, last E3 is, yeah, we have an Xbox Series X mini fridge. I don't know about you, but my Mountain Dew mini fridge broke. I'm a little disappointed in that because the fan just stopped turning. Yay! Yeah. So I mean, I was hoping to play like Elder Scrolls, but it's online. Because it's just not really that many games to look forward to anymore. I mean, we have a couple of classic ones, but then they just ended them, you know? But I mean, how could you continue some of those games? You know, like Days Gone By. Can't. He already found his wife. They've saved a group of people. They stopped the military people from doing stupid stuff. You know? Saved that group of faction people from that weird sniper guy who tried to frame you and stuff like that. I guess you could try to continue and try to make like a new haven for those group of people. I guess that's how you can control it and then continue on. Maybe your wife got pregnant, but it's been a while since I played that game. I think you're also protecting a girl. Maybe I'm mixing that with The Last of Us. I think there was, and we left her at camp, and then she ran away, and we got her back. It wasn't really too depth into a plot line, but because you save her out of the one house. So I mean, they need to make more games like that too, even though it's a cash flow with the massive multiplayer games, and then you can also get people to buy packs and DLCs and your in-game credit and all that stuff. I mean, Sea of Thieves had that Halo bundle thing, which I'll probably get, so I can't complain. But sometimes it's just so ridiculous, because I mean, even Gears of War had where you can unlock, the more you play online, the more you're able to unlock coins to buy stuff to unlock. And then basically they took that away. You can spend coins to get crates, and the crates are random stuff that you unlock. And then sometimes, if you're really lucky about how much coins you spent on the crate, you would actually unlock a character. I used to like that. And you earn the coins to unlock the crate. Or you can buy coins, but you can earn the coins. So that made you have to play the game more to unlock the other stuff. And then I think I talked about the whole Halo thing, about Bungie and stuff like that. And then they have the season pass, which is pretty cool with the armor and stuff like that, and you unlock some of the free stuff, but mainly the bulk of the armor that you pretty much want, like the cat helmet or the samurai armor, you have to pay for with real cash. You can't just earn credits, and how many credits you earn, how many games you played, how good you played in those games, doesn't really matter. I mean, it kind of matters because you unlock the free stuff. That's it. But you don't earn to that thing. And then meanwhile, what they should do, okay? I hope you're listening. What you should do to make it worthwhile to everybody is if you're going to do like the season pass things, which I know it will be kind of dumb for the people that don't buy the season pass things. It's actually create bigger, cooler maps. Okay? I mean, it's all randomized, right? It's all randomized. The maps are randomized. You can't pick, I want to do this map. But in one of the Halo games, you can veto like 3 times as a group of what map you wanted. Maybe you can bring that back, but usually it's just random. And then you just pick, if you got people that didn't buy your season pass that had the custom new maps that came out, oh, it's a new map. And don't just give them one map, dude. You can just give them a couple maps, maybe one map per each thing. So one big multiplayer map, one battle royale map, and one V3 or whatever, 3 versus 3, like a small map each season. And that would probably be worth the $10 that you put into the game. That's what I would like. Because, I mean, do I really want the armor? No, not really. That's just aesthetic. You know? Does it do anything special? But I guess you can go with, oh, the Sea of Thieves thing. Are you actually going to play as Master Chief? I guess not. But it's $10 for the whole suit, you know? Instead of $10, I get like a shoulder pad I didn't even want, knee pads I don't want, and then the helmet. Is it really worth $10 for the helmet? No. You know? So, I don't know. I just went on a little rant. So that'll probably be wrapping up here too. So I'll be probably posting Disney Daylight Fridays, doing character voiceovers on there. So if you want to hear me try to sound like Mickey Mouse or Goofy, that will be on Fridays here and there. Kelly will be posting Final Fantasy tips and tricks here and there too. Sorry about the lighting. So yeah, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any videos. Disney Daylight or Final Fantasy or just me talking about video games. I mean, this is a video game channel. So hit that subscribe button. Post a comment what other games that you would want us to play. Maybe we'll play them. I'm trying to see if I can play on my PC and Kelly can play on Xbox. Back 4 Blood, because I mean it is just Left 4 Dead, but it's a high-end Left 4 Dead. So I mean I'd be playing it, but it was Kelly's jam back in the day. You know, she really liked to play that a lot. So hopefully I can convince her in trying that. But we've been playing Sea of Thieves, and here in a few there should be a new update coming out for the story arc. So we'll probably be doing that, and I'll probably be posting that. So until then, be safe out there. We really mean it. And always, game on.